Hello, I am Zachary, and I will be teaching the class on parts of the boat. You should all have a sheet like this. Yes? Okay. And to start off, we'll be doing a quick name game so you all get to know each other. Let's start over here.
I'm James, and I like Gala apples.
I'm Solomon, and I know how to encode a Raspberry Pi.
I'm Christopher, and I'm a former competitive board game player.
I'm Olivia, and I memorized 55 digits of pi.
Okay. Well, now that that's done, and let's get straight to the lesson. Parts of the boat. So, this is called a mast. It is what holds up the two sails, and without it, the boat wouldn't really be able to do anything unless you put a motor on the back. Well, I mean, the sails help push it forward, of course, but without that, you wouldn't have the sails. This big thing is called the hull of the boat. That is the body of the boat where everyone sits, and the crew and skipper work together to keep the boat moving in the best way possible. This is the tiller extension, and this is the tiller. The tiller extension is there to make it easier to move the tiller back and forth, and the tiller moves this, the rudder. When you push the tiller left, it turns the rudder to the right and makes your boat go right. When you pull the tiller to the left, or push it to the left, depending on which side of the boat you're sitting on, you move the tiller right and the boat turns right. Then, here, we have the boom. The boom holds the mainsail out so it catches wind, and it also has a little sheet right here called the main sheet, and this is what allows the skipper, who sits over here. Say hi to the skipper, everyone.
Hi. Yo,
I'm okay. The skipper can pull on the main sheet to bring the boom in, or let out the main sheet to let the boom out, which, of course, you will learn is meant for when you're going on different positions to the wind. Now, then over here, you have this thing called a main sheet. Jib sheet. The jib sheet is what allows the crew to pull the jib in really tight or let it out loose. Then, over here, right in front of the jib, you have a forestay. The forestay is what holds the mast up straight when the sail isn't there. After that, you have the spreaders. There's one on either side, and those hold spreaders, just so you can all see how everything is spelled. And those hold up the shrouds. There's one on each side, and those make sure the mast doesn't wobble back and forth. Now, both sides of the boat are called different things. You might be used to things like left and right. In sailing, we say instead of left, we say port. That looks like port. I'm going to just fix that. And instead of right, we say starboard. Any questions so far? No? So, I'm going to just quickly erase all this And we can do a small game where you can each come up and label the parts of the boat. You all have this written down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the drawings. My drawing skills aren't great.
The drawings are wonderful.
Thank you.
Don't put yourself down.
Okay. And who would like to come up and label something? James. Here you go. Okay. Now, just to quickly put something onto what James wrote, this is called the mainsail, and this is called the jib. Now, who else would like to come up and label something? Yes, Suleiman. Thank you. Christopher, would you like to come up and label something? Here you go. Okay. Now, do you guys know what I forgot to draw on here?
No.
The spreaders. Now, do you guys know anything? Have you guys sailed before?
Yeah. Kind of.
I fell off.
I got kicked off.
How'd that happen?
I couldn't turn the boat.
Oh.
It's the tiller. I couldn't move.
Oh, you couldn't.
Wasn't
So-
fast enough.
When you can't move the tiller over, that is I know this isn't directly part of the boat, but when you can't, it's called weather helm. That's no. Just 2 minutes left. Okay. Now, let's do a quick game. I'm going to point at a part of the boat, and you guys can shout out what the part of the boat is, since not a lot of people came up and wrote things.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You guys are a great class. You're all quiet and respectful. You guys are great.
Thanks.
What is this thing? Mast. Okay. What is this?
Yeah.
This is the jib. This is
The forestay.
correct.
Let's try.
Okay. And this?
The tiller extension.
Good job. And then what is this?
The tiller.
And this?
The rudder.
Okay, this next one, someone other than James. What is this?
The fin.
Close. A fin is on a bigger boat. This is a centerboard. The difference between a centerboard and a fin, the centerboard will go up and down because you take the boats out of the water 420s a lot of the time after you finish using them. And when you're on a small boat like an Opti, which looks something a little more like this.
30 seconds.
This, you get something called a dagger board. And this can be pulled in and pulled out and get put back in. Any questions?
Nope.
Well, that's it for today's class. I hope you all enjoyed your time here, and we will meet again next class.